When you wake up in the morning, at the beginning of the day, how do you want to feel? Do you want to feel energized, jazzed, ready to go, ready to attack the day? Or do you want to feel sluggish, defeated, frustrated, anxious, worried, chained to your desk, chained to your schedule? Do you want to feel trapped? The spirit guides are saying today in particular, we need to talk about how to protect your energy at the top of the day, every day, so that the day is set and the track is set for your successful road ahead. We are talking about protecting your energy. I'm Sensei Victoria Whitfield, founder of strategicmeditation.com, and this is your business energy flow forecast, where you set your mind right at the beginning of the day each day. Bookmark this page and come back to watching this at the beginning of your work day over the next week, right? We are, before you are going into your day, casting a net and a web of success and positive expectation so that you can be visionary. You know what it is, right? So let's get to this. Today we are talking about protecting your energy. What does that involve? Because the problem that we are facing is that we have so many opportunities to be distracted and knocked off track. You have a vision that the Great Spirit has called you to, a vision of impact, a vision of increase, a vision of improvement, a vision of ascension and goodness that you are called to bring. You're here to influence for the good. And now more than ever, today, or as we say in Reiki, just for today, Kyo Dakeba, today, we must align with that vision. We must remember and hold the vision so that we can continue forward. There are so many other agendas out there that are vying for your attention. And what we're looking at right now is exactly how you defend yourself from all of those distractions attacking you. And we're going to go into history, like what's the story from before, tapping in with Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, our book study as always. We're also going to go into science and current events, statistics that support this, as well as we're going to look to spirit. What does the spirit guides have to say? But before we go into that, right out the gate, my spirit guides are saying your space. Your space is your energy. When we're looking at exactly how, we're getting into the tactics around how to protect your energy so that you can stay on track. Your space is a reflection of your energy. Does your space have life-giving qualities? Do you keep water nearby so that you can have a drink of hydrating fluids as opposed to dehydrating, such as caffeine, right? Are you keeping things in your space that are nourishing for you? Oxygenating plants, for example, light, fresh air, a closed door where you have privacy so that you can focus and follow through, a desk so that you are able to spread out and focus on doing your work, the work that you have been called to, so that you can follow through. Do you have your devices, if you have to be on devices, set to do not disturb, silence notifications, so that you're not being buzzed, binged, or dinged in the space, so that you can at least follow the task through into deep work, let alone through into completion? Do you have a temperature in the space that keeps you alert, or is it making you exhausted? Do you have sounds that are helping you focus, right? Are you wearing clothing that is conductive to you doing your work and keeping you inspired and healthy, right? Or are you using things that are broken or that make you feel broken? Today in particular, we're looking at space. When I teach on this, and over the past 14 years, my students know about space, like we talk about feng shui and like the whole philosophy of environment as well. We get into that when I talk to them about your nest. There are 4 elements to an excellent nest. This is what I teach. Number 1, space. Number 2, time. Number 3, team. Number 4, systems, right? You need space, your physical environment, furniture that helps you focus, as well as get the furniture out that messes with your focus. Your space to focus at home or on the go, right? Making sure that the physical environment is just like a bird, an eagle, when she goes to make her nest, she fits and custom fits the space to fit her butt. Not anybody else's booty, because it's going to be her butt that's laying those eggs. Does the space custom fit to your physical needs? Space, time. Have you set time aside for you to be in good energy? Or are you not giving yourself enough time to focus on the things that you want to focus on? Or are you also not even scheduling in time for yourself to rest and to even eat? Or you are then skipping meals and binging at the end of the day and wondering why you feel bloated and messed up and exhausted every time you wake up in the morning, right? So time, team. Do you have the support network? Do you have the community, the mentorship around you in your nest, right? Coming back to the eagle. It takes 2 to tango, baby. These eggs don't come out of nowhere, okay? Right? She's not a hermaphrodite. There's at least one other eagle that is there to help with the creative process in order for her to be reproductive, okay? So team, who are your people that are helping you keep the pace, right? It's different running a marathon by yourself versus surrounded by others who can be the wind beneath your wings as you're running. So that's team. And then 4, systems. What systems of standard recurring operating procedures and programs are running to help keep this nest going, right? What in the background needs to be? Is there a certain day out of the week where you are prepping? And so you know that you are going to meal prep on a certain day out of the week, and that's your system, right? Or how about your CRM, your customer relationship system? Do you have a place where everybody's name is all in one spot for you to love on them and have your systematized relationship at scale with your customers, right? Do you have systems for making sure that the house and the office is clean and run on a schedule? What about the systems, the automations that can support you? Again, 4 elements of your fertile nest: space, time, team, systems. A fertile nest, when you have all 4 of these components, creates rest. That's what's going to protect your energy. That's what Spirit is telling me to tell you right out the gate. But all right, let's bring in some other voices. Think and Grow Rich. Chapter 11 is what we are reading today. The chapter on sex transmutation by Napoleon Hill. And today's excerpt on protecting your energy is how an inventor got his best ideas from the mystery of sex transmutation. The late Dr. Elmer R. Gates of Chevy Chase, Maryland, created more than 200 useful patents, many of them basic, though the process of cultivating and using the creative faculty, his creative mind. His method is both significant and interesting to one interested in attaining to the status of genius. That would be you. In which category Dr. Gates unquestionably belonged. Dr. Gates was one of the really great, though less publicized, scientists of the world. Watch this. In his laboratory, he had what he called his personal communication room. Nest. Hello. It was practically soundproof and so arranged that all light could be shut out. It was equipped with a small table on which he kept a pad of writing paper. In front of the table, on the wall, there was an electric push button which controlled the lights. When Dr. Gates desired to draw upon the forces available to him through his creative imagination, his intuition, right, through strategic meditation, he would go into this room, sit himself at the table, shut off the lights, and concentrate upon the known factors of the invention on which he was working, remaining in that position until ideas began to flash, visions, flash into his mind in connection with the unknown facts of the invention. On one occasion, ideas came so fast that he was forced to write for almost 3 hours. When the thoughts stopped flowing and he examined his notes, he found they contained a minute description of principles that had not a parallel among the known data of the scientific world. However, the answer to his problem was intelligently presented in those notes. Dr. Gates earned his living by sitting for ideas for individuals and corporations. Some of the largest corporations in America paid him substantial fees by the hour for sitting for ideas. Tying this back to protecting your energy, a couple of things here. Number one, did you see a detailed description of the space around you? The space around Dr. Gates, customized to fit his butt so that he could sit and eagle eye, right? Sit and concentrate until the vision, the solutions flashed across his consciousness. It was soundproof. There was the push button to turn the lights off. He had the pad so that he could write his notes in it right there. He gave himself a personal communication room. Do you have your personal communication room? Not only that, having that space for deep work, deep thought, deep concentration was so good. Not only he had 200 patents to his name, but individuals and corporations paid him high end to sit for ideas for them in his space, as if he was with a crystal ball or something like that. This is a testament to how valuable your energy is when you really protect it, when you really set up your space. Nobody does that for themselves. So much that they will pay you, or they pay me, actually. They come here to pay me because I have this space set up for deep work, you best believe. And my clients know that. Shout out to you if you're watching. Like if you've ever come for your VIP day or your session, you know what it is. This place is set up for focus and very deep concentration where the vision can flash. Just get the download. But people don't do that. So much that they will pay you for either the use of your space or for you to sit in your space and tell them what you see. Interesting. Your energy is everything, especially in business. When you are able to think differently, you work differently. You work on another level than those who aren't really protecting their energy and making it a point. But you're going to make it a point today to do that. All right. So that's what we have from history, right? What's the story? The advice from Napoleon Hill. But what about science, our current statistics? What do we have on protecting our energy? And in today's article on AI, we're continuing our journey with AI. This is why you need to protect your energy today in your space, to set up and command your space to protect your energy. So this is from pewresearch.org, their research organization. And it says, as AI spreads, experts predict the best and worst changes in digital life by 2035. So the report goes on to say they have deep concerns. They surveyed, I think it was like 305 experts in their fields. They have deep concerns about people's and society's overall well-being. But they also expect great benefits in healthcare, scientific advances, and education. The most harmful or menacing changes in digital life that are likely by 2035, some 79% of the canvassed experts said they are more concerned than excited about coming technological change, or equally concerned and excited. These respondents spoke of their fears in the following categories. Number one, the future harms to human-centered development of digital tools and systems. The experts who addressed this fear wrote about their concern that digital systems will continue to be driven by profit incentives in economics and power incentives in politics. They said this is likely to lead to data collection aimed at controlling people rather than empowering them to act freely, share ideas and protest injuries and injustices. These experts worry that ethical design will continue to be an afterthought and digital systems will continue to be released before being thoroughly tested. They believe the impact of all of this is likely to increase inequality and compromise democratic systems. Number two, the thing they fear, the future harms to human rights. These experts fear new threats to rights will arise as privacy becomes harder, if not impossible, to maintain. They cite surveillance advances, sophisticated bots embedded in civic spaces, the spread of deep fakes and disinformation, advanced facial recognition systems, the widening social and digital divides as looming threats. They foresee crimes and harassment spreading more widely and the rise of new challenges to humans' agency and security. A topmost concern is the expectation that increasingly sophisticated AI is likely to lead to loss of jobs, resulting in a rise in poverty and the diminishment of human dignity. Number three, the thing that they are concerned about. Why? This is all about why you should care about protecting your energy. Number three, the future harms to human knowledge. They fear that the best of knowledge will be lost or neglected in a sea of mis and disinformation, that the institutions previously dedicated to informing the public will be further decimated, that basic facts will be drowned out in a sea of entertaining distractions, bald-faced lies, and targeted manipulation. They worry that people's cognitive skills will decline. In addition, they argue that reality itself is under siege, as emerging digital tools convincingly create deceptive or alternate realities. They worry that a class of doubters will hold back progress. And number four, the future harms to human health and well-being. A share of these experts said humanity's embrace of digital systems has already spurred high levels of anxiety and depression and predicted things could worsen as technology embeds itself further into people's lives and social arrangements. Some of the mental and physical problems could stem from tech-embedded loneliness and social isolation. Some could come from people substituting tech-based experiences for real-life encounters. Some could come from job displacements and related social strife, and some could come directly from tech-based attacks. Okay, so as AI spreads, right, some of the challenges between now and 2035. Tying this back to why you should today begin to and recommit to and up level and reset your commitment to protecting your energy. Because the way that society and technology is evolving right now is, and this is a theme that we've been seeing over our conversation, the point is to grab your attention regardless of the cost to your health. You need to grab your attention so that you can take control of your health and your wealth. That's why you need to protect your energy. You know what I'm talking about? Your space. You don't need some atomic bomb bunker or something like that. It's a place that reminds you of you and what you are about in the world. It is a place that has your vision and your vision board, your vision statement, so that you know what your target is. Because the minute you step outside your nest, right? The minute you step outside your nest, you are going to be bombarded, right? With reprogramming and redirecting challenges and opportunities. If you don't have a place, a physical space to come back to remember yourself, you will end up being, like they said in the article, a doubter of yourself. And this brings us to spirit for the final word. The tarot card of the week is the Sun. The Sun coming as a challenger. This is crazy. Yeah. Number 19, so becoming the fullest version of yourself. The Sun is like the hell yes card out of the tarot, right? It's a major tarot. So this has to do with not just you, but you becoming the most hell yes version of yourself in relationship to others, not just in a cocoon somewhere, right? But you bringing it out. It says happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. I'll read. This card indicates that it's a wonderful time for you. You are challenged to believe all of what I'm about to read you. You are resisting believing everything that I'm about to read to you, but you are challenged to see that, yes, this is actually the case. Put down your doubt. But you are doubting the following. You're succeeding in ways you've never dreamed possible. Endeavors that you begin now are blessed with abundance and success. Keep your thoughts positive and everything will turn out beautifully. This is also a time of brilliant new ideas and solutions. Have confidence in yourself. The angels are yelling at you like, stop doubting, come on. The work you've done personally and spiritually brings astonishing changes to your life. You're on the right path to your own enlightenment. Additional meanings of this card: joy, public recognition, the attainment of great personal insights, vibrant physical and or emotional health. Uriel is the archangel who helps with mental functioning, including focus and concentration. Call upon Uriel to spark new ideas and solutions, as well as to increase your confidence in your intelligence and wisdom. Okay, so the angels this week are basically saying, you are kicking ass. You're doing so good. You're headed in the right direction. Don't forget that you are kicking ass and that you are headed in the right direction and that you can be confident in yourself. Don't get distracted. And what we're talking about is how to ensure that you don't get distracted. Protect your energy, set and protect your nest. Now, here's the action step, right? Since we're looking to the future and looking to the future of this day as well as to the next decade. Hop on over to school. The meditation that you're going to do after watching this video is Door to the Future Vision Journey. So it's a little over 15 minutes and it's in your Mindset Shift Meditations folder in your vault of visualizations. You just go ahead and click the search bar at the top of the screen or at the top of the app and type in Door to the Future Vision Journey. And so when you do the meditation, the strategic meditation of the day, remember, strategic meditation is done first before a targeted action is taken. What you're going to do is you're going to visualize your future. You are going to visualize your destination, you arriving there, you getting your outcome, you getting your result at the highest vibration. You're going to go through that visualization and really embody it. And do it in your nest. Do it in your space so that you have that glow, that spirit glow, that soul glowing energy from the inside out as you go and make decisions and take actions during your workday. Go ahead, comment below if this speaks to you. Hit the share button of whoever needs to hear this. And we'll see you next week. Sensei Victoria Whitfield. Shout out to you, those of you who have gotten your hashtag visionary merch. Thank you for your support of the mission, the movement, the channel. Mwah! And remember, you do not have to lose your glow as you grow in life and business. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.